Welcome to the Game of Risk, everyone. I'm your host, OliveXC, a top player at this game. Back at you with some Yorp Advanced Progressive Capitals. We see immediately two capitals fighting for the one border North Africa. If I was a crazy person, I would cap on this 3. However, I am not crazy, and I'm going to cap away right here instead. While this is a 4, it's super unlikely that purple is going to want to roll that. White can't see that. And green goes after me, so they can't blast it. Exactly, JC Badgett. We will get at least 1 snowball today. Or your money back. JC Badgett resubscribed for 10 months. And he goes, deal. All right. I feel good, though, so we're going to get a snowball. So white is in a world of hurt right now. Absolute world of hurt. If purple has 2 of these spots down, it does mean that most likely they're going to be able to hold this going forward. White and purple can always break with impunity as well. Oh, and white was trying to go for the bonus. Mikey Angel resubscribes for 2 months. Thank you so much, Mikey. 23 months. Holy cow. Thank you so much, man. Now, orange is down there. I'm going to hope that orange isn't capped back there. They are. Yeah, purple sees that. I have to roll that. And yeah, we just take the capital. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. How's the new gig keep treating me? Everything is treating me good, man. And now we have a double capital bonus set up for ourselves. Everything is good at life. And if for some reason purple wants to blast, they're going to have to also deal with the white player who might be blasting them. Also, green could take our capital. But yeah, the way that orange was doing that right there, we had to take ultra high risk. Ultra high risk. And I get that. To snowball, you must be living on the edge. A purple nurple? That's always a possibility. Thank you, Mikey Angelo. We're going to see that with purple getting 9. Do they choose to take our capital or not? So purple gets 9. Let's say if they do the 11v4. And looks like they're not. We do not get punished. We do not get punished. It looks like they just tried to slam white and possibly they failed. And with white getting 5, they still have their capital. So since orange is already flagged, we should be okay. So we just make this an 8. This way we are not going to get screwed over. We'll put the rest here. We're just going to give a fist pound to the black player saying I'm not going to be hitting you back here. And we're just going to take over this whole bonus in 1 round because we are an absolute Giga Chad. Oh, by the way, Envisional, we won that game yesterday. You said I was going to lose.
Dice.
I know, man. I know. Now, black might break, and this is, I think, a very fair and good move. If they don't break, I do leave them alone because they are being nice to me. Let's go, Raffle Waffle. You win those olives, man. You win those olives. It was not a game-ending mistake. It was a mistake that weakened me. It's different. You can make mistakes, and they just make it harder for you to win. It doesn't make it impossible for you to win. So green's just attacking there, but we know purple is on Istanbul. So green's not doing anything of substance and importance right now. And that's just amazing for us. So purple just gets 8, but they weren't going to blast us before. They're certainly not going to blast us now. And white has 9, so white is recovering nicely after purple, I think, tried to blast that capital and had it fail. And Raffle Waffle tipped 690. Thank you so much.
Thank you for taking over Spain.
Exactly, bro. So now we come to I think a critical move of this game. And I think the answer is I just make this like a 12 and I place the rest down here and I just blast black. We have one enemy. We focus on the one enemy here. Minor mistake there. I should have blitzed it. I did not. So I lose a 3v1. But that doesn't really affect things that much. And then we just leave this down as a 14. So black now just gets 5 going forward. Our focus is going to be on the black player because purple cannot expand much else around the board going forward. White should be focused on purple. I'm assuming... Oh, yeah, black is now offline because of that. Oh, that's so good. We made a second player give up. So green now gets 12. I want to see more troops being placed down here. Yeah, that's the thing with black, though. You got to think to yourself, if I say good neighbor to this guy, and then this dude blasts me, what the heck happens? Yes, even though I lost that 3v1, green was just going to blast that anyway. So given that black is offline, I'm assuming with their capital being on like a Venice or Rome or something, it's kind of like a pseudo additional border for us at this point. So purple's attacking across that way, slightly into like white. White should be focused on hitting them because white's just only getting a very fair 10 number of troops. This game might be our very quick snowball, ladies and gentlemen. This game is looking very, very good right now. The one danger point is the white player. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack like this. Take this capital over like this. Make sure that white gets broken. And look at this. A 3 capital setup right now. Holding down the bottom of the board. Black is now back. Oh, they're going to try to slow roll our capital down. And they only lost 1 troop to R5 when blitzing. That's very unlucky. Oh, I guess it's... Now they're finally getting bad dice. Our capital's at an 8, so it's slightly a little bit weaker than what I would want it to be. But assuming white only gets like 6 or 7 or so, and then they try to blitz, it would be very hard for them to maintain. And I can just trade in afterwards and then like retake the capital. So I think it's okay. I think I'll be okay here. But yeah, what a beautiful setup right now. 3 capitals right away holding this down. I know that is the concern, that white will trade in and blast, but... They have to trade, attack 4 territories, and invest heavily right here, and deal with me trading in and blasting them in turn, while dealing with purple, who's right behind them. Yeah, black had some sick troops, man. 10v15, and they knocked down like 7 to 8 to there. Like, they had some good dice. So I'm assuming the the green player has all of Noob Corner now. Purple, I think, is no longer a threat. Purple has to go around this way. They have to go in through green or through white to be attacking going forward. So I'm not that worried about that. Purple, though, trades in. What's purple's goal right now? I think they're trying to take over the Orient and get their game back in a better spot. So white now gets 7. They can make this a 10 and then trade in, make this a 16, and then take the capital. Highly likely. Assuming they don't, I just break everything of white and then keep my capitals strong here and then take it from there. Looks like white does not have the trade in. Yep, so we just make this like a 15 or so. I don't want to be opening up the white player to like hitting us. So I'm just going to hit white as hard as possible. Force the white to keep on breaking me here. And what's also really nice is white's 15 cannot reach me at all. Black spent all their troops attacking me in the last turn, so they don't have another card. Even a noob knows that, because they only care about like numbers of reasonable sizes. A 4v17, they'll never reasonably be able to win. So they should be giving up here. Yep, now black is offline. So green just getting 10. I think purple traded in and went into the green player.
Justice for black.
Get your own brand of justice. So green's just trying to retake over their noob corner. They're acting very slowly and methodically right now. But what's nice is, even though we're not the last player, we're going to be getting essentially the largest trade in. White is in an atrociously bad position now. Our 3 capital setup is just unstoppable. We went mad risky here, but it's paid off so nicely for us. So let's see what white does. They only get 5 going forward. I get 21 plus larger trade-ins. And they cannot break any of our capitals. It's an impossible roll. They will, of course, break Eastern Europe. That is the right move. But I'm going to eventually take their capital in Dinarides, and that's going to cripple them. I can leave purple alone as needed. Yep. So white's going to attack us. This is the right move to make. And now we trade in. We'll just make this like a 22. This a 25. Place the rest down here like this. And I'm going to attack like this. Oh, and that's green's capital. Okay. Oh, that's very nice. So I could, if I wanted to, just start crippling these guys. So now I know that where green's capital is. I now have most of this board, 49 territories. Purple just has 8. They're annoyed with the green player. So green took noob corner, but has this spot right here. This is probably the last spot of them. Yeah, so green has all of noob corner down. Finally, they do. But they see that purple's 8 is staring them right in the face. So green actually had the most giga chat of all capitals. I actually kind of like that they're stacking hard on capital. It prevents the purple player from snowballing and holding their own Orient down. And as expected, they're going very slowly when attacking. This is exactly what I wanted. I can now kind of cripple green, take over the entire noob corner for myself, and be fine. Yep, that's purple's focused only on green, and white's focus is only me right now. So white will, of course, attack me, as they should. At the minimum, they should be breaking Eastern Europe. And it looks like white's just trying to maintain the peace right now. I'm going to take out black. I'm going to take over all of this. And my 5v3 does work. That was very tight. But you know what? You know what they say about tight? Tight is right. We take over everything. And every single gambit we wanted to do this game has paid off for us. We now own the entirety of the board. Every player is getting a minuscule number of troops. Green trades in, but green is the farthest point of the board away from me. I don't think they have the speed to even reach me. And of course, they pound purple in. It looks like green's going left. They're going to run into the purple capital. They may even choose to self-destruct into the purple capital. They do. So purple might kill green here. I also missed, I think, a kill on orange. That's why I left a 6 down here in Russia from before. And I think purple's giving up. So good luck, White. You're getting 5. You have 5 in a dream. You're trading in, man. But you cannot capital run. White might be trying to kill the purple player to get another trade in. White's only chance is a capital run, but I have 30 troops defending. Yep, so White spent their entire trade in to eliminate the purple player, giving them a 25 trade in. That makes that a 48. A 48 is still not enough to take all the capitals. They still have to also take over Israel. So I'm not worried right now. We're still fine. And I'm glad I did not take out the orange player. White's now going and attacking. We're going to lose this 10. That's fine. They don't have enough troops. They decide not to go for it. So what I just want to do here is go off, attack everything. Knock out the green player. And with my orange kill, take out another player to get the 30 trade in for myself. And then proceed to go and take over the rest of the game for ourselves, ladies and gentlemen, in epic, epic fashion. And there is absolutely nothing that white can do about this. Next turn. Oh, they have another trade in. Okay. Their only chance to win is with a capital run for themselves. But they have to win through a 9, a 20, a 19, a 1. And have enough troops to go down to Israel. Here's another one. Good luck, bro. You gotta go through a lot of territory and get perfect dice multiple times. And that was only enough to down to take that there. There's still 38 troops. They have less troops than the number of troops on my capital. They cannot take this. Good luck. And that is just going to be a glorious, glorious GG and well played, everyone. As a white player was obviously trying to win through a capital run, we are going to win by world dominating them. And if you guys are enjoying this content, please consider subscribing and following me on Twitch. But this was an epic snowball. This is OliveXC signing off.